Alright guys, we're back. And we got Single Hill Brewing. And this is a local one right here in the Yakima Valley, right where I'm from. This one's called Snow Cone. And it's a flash frozen wet hop IPA. And you can see all the hops and info on the bottom. Simcoe, Citra, HBC 586, and Talus hops. And these are fresh hops in the dead of winter. Experimental IPA brewed with wet Simcoe and Citra flash frozen at harvest by Yakima Chief Hops, which is where my dad works, which is pretty cool. Let's see. So what do we got? 7% alcohol right there, right on the side. And so basically, the fresh hop season is like around September, August, and you can only make fresh hop beers within like 2 weeks or 1 week. Or it's only like a 2-week period or so, and you can only make them by getting the hops from the field on the vine to the fucking brewery in the fucking pot within like 48 hours. Like it's something wild like that. Like the process is insane of how fast they have to get there to be considered a fresh hop or wet hop IPA. And so what they did was they decided to flash freeze some of them this year and bring them out of season and just see how it works. So let's see how this goes. Might not be interesting to y'all, but this is very interesting to me. That's good. Obviously, I wish my fucking nose was at full capacity, but very, very robust. Not a huge IPA. It's only 7%, but it's like huge citrus flavors, some nice fruity kind of tropical flavors going on. Not really too bitter, actually. It's not that bad. I was expecting a little bit more bitterness, but not really. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, guys, we are using, I guess I should put it this way, Barbus Sport, as you can see there. As Anthony Esposito says, we're going full tilt Barbus. We got the Feshack beard oil from Barbus right there. And we got the Barbus Active right there, aftershave lotion. And so the cream, the soap, or the cream, the aftershave, and the beard oil, all Barbus. And if he had a fucking bath soap or whatever, I would probably have went full tilt Barbus today, if that was an option. Okay, so here's the creamy lather that we're looking at. I got it in the Lancaster bowl, and then this, of course, is the Dark Sanctum SamuriX handle that was 3D printed. Very good looking in the marble colorway. And then we got an AP Shave Co. What do they call it? Two-bed synthetic knot. The number 2 and then bed, B-E-D. Two-bed synthetic knot. And I've been enjoying my menthol shaves while my sniffer has been out. So we're going to go ahead and take the menth dealer here, the cold pole, the chill mill, the bougie chill mill. And you can see those menthol crystals just flying. I was super thrilled to have one of my subscribers comment and say, hey, where'd you get that? I'd like to buy one. And I was super thrilled that somebody actually had shown interest, because I'd been showing it off for quite a while now. I thought it was such a cool idea. It's been one of my favorite gadgets in the den, and I just could not believe that nobody had inquired about it yet. Maybe they just went and looked it up privately, but it was kind of astonishing to me that nobody had inquired about it. But I finally had somebody inquire about it, and I don't normally put links to anything, but in my last video that I used the Grind Gourmet salt grinder, I actually left a I actually left a link for the menthol crystals that I bought exactly, and the salt and pepper grinder made by Gourmet. I bought both of them on Amazon. Obviously, it's a somewhat fancy salt shaker, but it wasn't super expensive. If I remember correctly, it was like 25 bucks or something like that. And then the menthol crystals weren't expensive at all. I don't remember, but they weren't very expensive whatsoever. And I really like those menthol crystals. I've mentioned them a few times about how they don't really ruin the scent of my soaps, and so I really appreciate that. And I know that's kind of a hang up for a lot of people who don't like the scent of menthol. I don't find this organic menthol that I bought to have much of a scent, and it doesn't really interfere with any of my soaps. So I've really enjoyed that. Pro tip though, if you do get those organic menthol crystals and they're quite large in their full form, pro tip, maybe get like a little Ziploc bag and pour some in there, or maybe like some wax paper or something, and pour some on there, fold it over on itself, and kind of crush them first to make them a little bit fine, and then put it into the salt shaker, and then it will dispense much more easily. And this Barbus cream is just looking great. Obviously my sniffer is not really working at the moment. I'm feeling fine. The Rona hasn't really kept me down, but my sense of smell is still gone. And but from what I can remember, Barbus Sport had a very fresh, clean scent, non-offensive, easy to enjoy. And so I figured I'd just go full tilt Barbus today, since he has been he's been very supportive of me even before the Rona, but he has been really inquiring about me during the coronavirus. So kind of checking in, making sure that I'm feeling all right, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Master Barbus. So we're going to be using the Roger Quintero designed safety razor today. We got a Gillette Platinum blade inside. You can kind of see the reveal there. It looks pretty even to me. And I'm using the 2-dot, which is their medium aggressive. And you can see very nice two-tone, black and red. You know, that's my shit. And it actually has fairly nice knurling to it. So, I've used the Barbus cream before, and it is pretty good stuff. I believe I got it from Shave 326 as a gift, this one. If memory serves me correctly, he gave it to me as a gift, along with a ton of other stuff. And I really appreciate it. I believe he coined it suspiciously slick. And I agree. Suspiciously slick is a good way to put it. The ingredients are in a different language, so you don't really know why it's so slick, but it is. And one thing I love about his design on this safety razor, look at those fucking lather channels. Insane. I've already showed how to load a blade on this. Very unique design. It's kind of held in place with pressure rather than a screw type mechanism. A lot of 2-piece, 3-piece DE razors, they have a kind of top cap, bottom cap, and handle design where one of them has a post with a screw threading and the other just has the matching female component, which has them screw together and create the desired tension to hold the blade in place. This one, however, has a post on the top cap which the blade slides over, and then it kind of locks into place through tension. The top cap drops onto the handle, and then you kind of slide it east and west until it locks into place, and it kind of, the tension holds the blade in place from moving. And as you can see there, it hasn't wiggled at all. It stayed dead center. And so I'm a little bit more comfortable with it this time around, not as weary about the design. And pretty much everything I've used from Roger has been very well designed, so I think that fear or worries are pretty much, they're gone now. Alright, that first pass was very smooth. Got a lot of lather left. Let's try to scoop it all to one edge. That's something I do on pass 2. I kind of get it all to one side and then scoop it out. Ton of lather left. Really wish I could smell that clean, fresh scent of Barbus Sport. I think most people like Barbus Sport and Barbus Active the best. Although I haven't really heard anybody say that they dislike the scent of Barbus in any of the offerings. But I think the crowd pleasers are probably the Barbus Sport and the Barbus Active. And just look at how fucking thick that is. I could probably add some water fairly safely, but just fucking look at that. Barbus is the real fucking deal. I think I've heard other people say that could probably pass as an artisan offering if we didn't know any better. And honestly, I don't know any better because I don't know shit about, like, Barbus, to be honest. It's in a whole different language, and they don't necessarily market themselves as an artisan product, but that doesn't mean that they aren't. Really good stuff. Just look at that fucking lather. You cannot argue with that. That is a cream as well. Handles water well. Has some decent density to it. I've used straight razors, DEs, single edge razors. With Barbus, I've had zero issues with any of them. It has all the slickness that you need. Oops, I should be going the other way, shouldn't I? The Barbus dude has been relentlessly checking in on me during the coronavirus times. Scolding me when I'm drinking beer during my shaves. Telling me that I should take it easy and rest and take ginger and tea and all this. And so just he's just really looking out for me, and I definitely appreciate that from him. So I figured I'd do a full tilt Barbus shave today. I've definitely had others. I've had actually a ton of people checking in on me, inquiring about the health of my wife and I really appreciate it. It's funny, all the recommendations and suggestions that people give you. I've had other people give me suggestions as well, like tonic water with quinine. That stuff, pretty fucking bitter, but I put some cucumber slices in it, and it wasn't so bad. Cucumber kind of helped it out. And then I've had people tell me vitamin D and zinc, and I don't know shit about shit, but all these items are fairly easy to acquire at the grocery store, so I had people pick them up for me. So my symptoms have been pretty mild the whole fucking time, but I've added all these things that people recommended to my diet. Don't know if it helped at all, but certainly didn't hurt anything. I'm probably vitamin deprived anyhow. The only antioxidants I ever get is out of my dark beers. And that is a thing, by the way. Dark beers are known to be rich in antioxidants, so suck on that. Alright. Very nice shave. Very nice shave. Let's go ahead and get some of this remaining lather off the face. Probably enough lather to do another pass or two, but just had a nice medium chill throughout, which of course is very enjoyable for me. I love the menthol sensation. Barbus did another fantastic job for me. Damn, I think I'm making more of a mess than I actually am cleaning it up. Look at that shit, what the fuck? Couldn't get the Barbus off of my face if I tried. Alright. Lancaster towel. There we go. That'll fucking take it down. So yeah, still feeling good. Yesterday, for a couple hours, my congestion was fairly well gone. But then it slightly came back. So this morning I had a little bit of congestion still, so not out of the woods yet, but I think I think I can see the edge of the forest at least. I was watching the Red Island Shaver prior to the shave, and you know, he just hit 500 along with my buddy Marion The Barbarian. And so congrats to those guys. And I guess it's Marion The Barbarian's birthday today, so check him out. It's Chris from IAMCDB's birthday today, so check him out. And then Bill from Sledhead, it's his birthday today. So got the big three there all have birthday on the same day, so that's pretty cool. So happy birthday to those guys, and definitely go check out their channels. I'll mention all of them in the description below. You will have to type them into the search bar if you're not already following them. But real good guys, a lot of them. Alright, let's get a little bit of Barbus Active here, the matching aftershave. So we do got a restrictor on this one, but it is kind of open a little bit. So what I'm gonna do in this case is just cover a portion of the opening with my thumb in order to restrict the flow a little bit. Not super hard to do, but you want to make sure you have a good grip on the bottle prior to letting her fly. Definitely in alcohol aftershave I can feel a little sting, but not too much. And remember, Barbus Active smells really, really nice as well. Okay, and then off cam, once we clean up, we're going to be using some Feshack beard oil, which actually has a gold flake in it. So we're going to be fucking shining after this. So that you can also get at the Barbus website. There it is in pink down below. So thank you guys. Real good shave with the Barbus. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy birthday to you fellas. And I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks as always for the support. I'll catch you on the next one.